Hello everybody and welcome back to BattleTech, where we are killing these guys and not the people that Lady Cunningham wanted us to kill. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't think she'll have any problems with this whatsoever. I say knowing full well that she will be very angry at us. I was really hoping that that would kill that fire starter, but alas, the Vulcan is certainly dead. Really? 1 HP.
On that one.
Okay.
What's up, boss?
Well, I guess that's that. I thought for sure we'd be killing both of those this round, but no, that's fine. We'll kill this javelin, though.
Giving them everything I've got.
There we go. One less javelin.
Mech destroyed.
Fantastic. Okay, let's see what they do. Firestarter's gonna jump and put some heat into the bull shark. That is irrelevant. If it was the king crab, that would be a different story. The griffin is going to jump into cover. That's fine. So here's the idea. I mean, this guy's gonna get up now. He has a couple of weapons left, I guess. He should stay in cover. Oh, he jumped to a different cover. That's fine. That's a decent play. But he missed. Good for him. So here's the idea. It's now our turn. I want to wrap this up this turn if possible. We're going to use the Banshee to punch this Griffin. Boop. Okay. 127 HP left there. We are now going to use the king crab to punch this Vulcan. Our heat's getting high, but now it's dead. Excellent.
Enemy down.
Next, the Firestarter, and I'm going to use the Cyclops, I think, to kill the Firestarter. I'm going to go ahead and Precision Strike because it's got a bunch of evasive pips. There we go. One very dead Firestarter.
Mech destroyed.
And now the Bull Shark can be utilized from perhaps here? Yep. To finish off the Griffin. Oh, head destruction. Okay. We'll take it.
Enemy down.
That's all of them, Commander. Narcus may still be alive and well in that tower of hers, but her battle mechs are a different story. That's right, mercenary swine. You killed a lot of brave freedom fighters today. Go ahead and pat yourselves on the back, but for every one of my fighters you just cut down, I'll recruit 3 more. Well, she's as pleasant as ever. And here comes Lady Cunningham's dropship, right on cue. Wonderful. I hope you're watching, Commander. I'll give her a welcome she won't soon forget.
Mission successful.
Well, that's nice. Ultimately, the parameters of the mission changed, and so we awaited additional orders. Okay, so we can get a commando, we can get a griffin. That'll be fine. And we're mostly just going to be selling those after this flashpoint is over, but there'll be at least one more mission. I can tell you that for a fact. At least once it loads. There we go. Yep, griffins, 1Bs. We don't actually need to repair. It's fine. Okay, we'll send the Griffin to storage as well. Perfect. Commander, I just touched down to tour the ruins of the Emerald Dawn's HQ. And do you know what happened then? I got a feeling you're going to tell us whether we want you to or not. You're damn right I will. Tiessa Norcus ordered a rocket attack on my ship. They pinned us down for 10 terrifying minutes before my pilot managed to get us back off the ground again. Recordings of my predicament are already popping up all over the Emerald Dawn's propaganda feeds. I'm a laughingstock, and Norcus, who is very much alive, is using my shame to strengthen her own support. Would you rather your ship had landed in a crater of dead civilians? Because, as I understand it, that was the alternative. Don't talk to me about alternatives. You had a simple job, and you blew it. If the hostages had been killed, it would have been tragic, but House Davian would have been insulated from your actions. You're a deniable asset, and we'd have capitalized on that. Now, not only does the Federation have to clean up your mess, but it also has to negotiate the release of the hostages. What's more, I'll be on the hook if those negotiations fail. Do you understand what a terrible position you've put me in? I do. I do understand that. That was the point. What I understand is that you don't give two shits about whether the hostages live or die. All that matters to you is whether you'll be seen as culpable for their deaths. Not another word, Mr. Vertanen. I'm in no mood to humor you. Commander, I'm extremely displeased with the outcome of this contract. You've left me holding the bag in more ways than one. With respect, Lady Cunningham, none of that would have happened if you hadn't decided to treat open warfare as a PR stunt. This conversation is over. Because I'm in a generous mood, I'm going to pay you your contract price. In return, you will keep your silence regarding the specifics of what happened today. You hold your tongue and let me handle the messaging from this point on. We can do that, Lady Cunningham. Good. Now I suggest that you pack up your vehicle? Your company and vacate this system, Commander. Go, and don't look back. I have a great deal of damage control to oversee and a hostage crisis to manage at the same time. The fewer uncontrolled variables I need to worry about, the better. I don't care what Cunningham has to say. Those hostages are alive because of us. What's more, we're still getting paid. In light of that, it really doesn't matter whether Cunningham's happy or not. Let's take our client's advice, saddle up, and get the hell out of here. We'll find better opportunities waiting for us down the road. Indeed. But as I said, she put us in a bad position, so we put her in a bad position too. I'm fine with this. Okay, this is mediocre. So, let's hop into the mech bay here, and we are just going to go ahead and store this commando and this locust. Perfect. And let's see what mechs we can sell. So it's an Annihilator part. At first I thought that was a full Annihilator, and I was like, I want that. But it is not. I would love to have an Annihilator. I'm going to buy the part.
New equipment available.
We've got plenty of money. I'm not concerned about that. So we can sell the Blackjack to try to recoup some of our losses from that part, as well as a Commando and a Griffin, and we're actually ahead now. And a Locust and an Orion. Now we're very ahead. Anything else? Nope, that looks good. Okay, let's do some mech warrior training quickly.
Commander.
Yeah, you can go ahead and grab a point of guts. There you go.
Complete. I'm receiving you.
And then Jambia, you're fine. Jenkins, Mongoose, Mothership, Road Rash. Ah, Thumper, you can grab yourself a point of tactics.
Training confirmed.
There you go.
Commander, read.
Good to go.
Okay, and then Vamp, you can grab a point of guts, I guess.
Training complete.
Perfect. So, where are we going next? Well, we're certainly going to be heading over into one of these. The fourth flashpoint that popped up was here. There is consecutive deployment, no tonnage restrictions. Exciting. Another light one here. There's a lot of those. Is this one down over here light? Nope. Okay. Sounds good. So it'll take 38 days to get there. So I think we should just stay with these up over here.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
The Capellans want to hire us to do something. And I guess we'll go find out what. Dirty, rotten scoundrels. A comms buzz wakes you. Darius has a message from the planet's surface. You're not going to believe this, Commander. It's Ayasha Hadley. Commander, I feel awful about how we left things, but no hard feelings, right? I really didn't want to go to jail. Seeing your stony response, she continues. I like you, Commander. You must know that. So I just had to bring you this opportunity that could benefit us both. She continues as if you'd agreed. You have a mech warrior in your employ, goes by the callsign Island. She is a spitting image of a certain Davian official who has access to a Murdron research facility I'd very much like to see the inside of. Let me borrow her for a few weeks. If you play along, I'll give you one of whatever I find in there. What do you say? Partners? You know what? Island is maxed. I don't know how much risk there is here. We've got backups, though. We'll go along with it. Island is now a criminal. Wonderful. Island waves goodbye as she climbs aboard the shuttle. Darius arches an eyebrow at you, clearly as curious as you are as to how this will turn out. Later that week, you receive a coded message from Ms. Hadley. Commander, thanks for loaning me your mech warrior. She's a natural. I've already arranged shipment of the fruits of our labor. She shrugs innocently. But I'm gonna hang on to Island a few weeks longer. I have some new leads I need to follow, and it's a two-person job. Island is now a criminal, will be unavailable for 30 days, and we gained an AC-20++, stability damage, and an AC-10++, also stability damage. Okay. That's not too bad. I can accept this. Oh, another new flashpoint was just added. Quite a few of them left. Well, we're going to keep plowing through them. We're making our way through these flashpoints at a prodigious rate, honestly. We're going to be getting to this next one in a few days. Wonder if this one is also in Davian space. You know what? Let's check. Where is this new one? Yep, it's in Davian space. Okay. Yeah. So we'll deal with that on our way back over here. So I think our path is going to be arriving here, coming down this way, and then coming back over here, and then coming down to here, assuming no more flashpoints pop up. Which may be a bit of an assumption. So there's our financial report. This is fine. I'm not concerned. I am going to actually go to generous, just to bump us back up to max morale. And we've got plenty of money. It's not a concern. And here we are. Fantastic. Now, I'm not going to start this just yet, because I want to hop into the store and see if they've got anything fancy here. Got an Atlas part, AS7D. And I'm going to pick that up. That'll mean that we can get one more Atlas part for a full Atlas.
New equipment available.
And that would be amazing. Okay, let's run this. Ah, Commander. Thank you for joining me. I wasn't certain you'd follow such a vague lead, but I'm genuinely pleased that you did. Our curiosity has been piqued. Now, if you don't mind, we'd like to hear what you've brought us here for. I have a task for you. If you check the local market, you'll find a Taurian contract to capture a Davian military installation on Flintoff's northern continent. I want you to take it. Why? What does it have to do with you? Everything. We want that facility as badly as the Taurians do. Where we differ is in our understanding of subtlety. I want you to accept Marisol Chaplin's contract and go through the motions of fulfilling it. But when the job is finished and the installation is in your hands, I want you to turn it over to me. In short, you're asking us to betray the Concordate's trust. I'm glad to see that we're both on the same page. As we both know, what I'm asking you to do will have consequences. Your reputation with the Taurians will suffer for it, and your MRB score could be affected. House Liao is well prepared to compensate you for these inconveniences. Just want to get this straight. To you, the fallout from knifing the Taurians in the back would qualify as an inconvenience. At the risk of sounding immodest, yes, the Taurians are the big fish in a small backwater pond. The Capellan Confederation, on the other hand, is the successor state of the Inner Sphere. We have more to offer you than they do by an order of magnitude. By choosing the Concordate's interests over ours, or rather, choosing the Concordate's interests over ours would be a questionable decision at best. You know what? I really don't care about the Concordate. Let's do it. I knew that I could count on you. You'll find the Taurian contract waiting in the Flintoff Mercenary Exchange. You'll know it when you see it. I'll be in touch, Commander. Liao out. You know that this is a dangerous game, right, boss? I mean, we've basically just agreed to screw over one of the two largest powers in the Rimward periphery. It's a power move, sure, but the kind that could have consequences down the line. Everything we do has an element of risk, Yang. May as well lean into it. You say so. But for the record, this the big fish matters and the little guy gets screwed stuff is part of the reason I left the Confederation in the first place. The little guy in this scenario is the Taurian Concordate, Yang. And speaking on behalf of all Taurians, I can tell you that the Concordate doesn't need your charity. It can take its licks as well as any power in the Inner Sphere. Now let's get moving. The sooner we capture that base, the sooner we can hand it over to the Capellans. Excellent. So this is going to go well. I'm positive of this. Absolutely no problems will come of this. And we're going to come out completely unscathed and our reputation untarnished. I'm sure it'll be fine. This is a capture-based mission. Oh, max of 75 tons. I did not expect that. Okay, well, we can make this work. We can run our Marauder right here. Actually, we would run the Marauder in this slot, probably. We would run an Archer, or two, probably just the one, in this slot. And then for our Juggernauts, what would we run? I don't want to run this Rifleman. Do we need to prep a couple of Orions to make this happen? How much tonnage do we have left? 95. Only 95 tons. I suppose we could run a second Archer, and then that would give us 25 tons available. Alternately, we could run, say, Jenner and Raven. I was not expecting the 75-ton max. That is for sure. Yeah, I feel like we put the Raven in the control of Blobfish, the Jenner in control of Road Rash, and then we've got the Marauder and the Archer as our big boys in terms of fire support. We're severely lacking in our Juggernaut area, but that is to be expected, and I think our armor numbers are okay. So I think this will be fine. And of course, with the Marauder's new refit, it does a lot better. So that's good. And the Archer is about as capable as the Cyclops, honestly. With more armor. Like, the Archer is actually kind of better than the Cyclops, in a weird way. So we need to capture the Davian forward base. The Federated Suns have constructed a forward base in the no man's land between their territory and ours on Flintoff's northern continent. We need you to eliminate their garrison and capture that base. We will remit payment when you've completed the job and secured the base. This is the contract that Lady Marina wanted us to take, Commander. It seems fairly straightforward.
Command interface initiated.
Indeed. Okay, Commander. I've set you down just outside the Davian base's assumed sensor range. With any luck, you'll have a little breathing room to plan your approach before everything goes to hell. Thank you, Meyer. Commander, I'd recommend exercising caution on this deployment. If this facility is valuable enough to attract the attention of the Taurians and the Capellans, it's probably going to be well defended. Also good. But hey, heavier defenses means better salvage. Indeed. Luckily, we've got the Raven. And we're going to sprint the Raven up over here. And the Jenner up over here. The Marauder to here. And the Archer to here. Under the cover of the ECM, we should be able to get quite close.
Aye, aye.
Okay, we'll go ahead and go right here.
On the move.
And we'll just keep up with the Raven as best we can with our heavier mechs. We'll go ahead and go here, I think. This is it, the forward base that our clients are so eager to take over. Doesn't look like much, does it? They usually don't. Still, I think that the XO has the right idea. We don't know what they're going to bring online to defend this place. Indeed we don't. And since we were weight limited, it's going to be potentially spicy. Okay, I'm going to put the Raven right here. I'm trying to slow down the Raven a little bit, though. And I'm going to put the Jenner right here so that we can hopefully see.
Location confirmed. Coordinates received.
Still no sign of any enemies. I mean, we're under the ECM cover. So that probably has something to do with it. Put the Marauder there and the Archer there.
I copy.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Okay. Why did the reinforcements spawn if we haven't triggered the base defenses yet? Also, I don't see any turret emplacements. That's interesting. This is a medium lance. Boy, I wish I had a bull shark right now. Drop a thumper right there. That'd be nice. We're going to reserve. Let them come to
Waiting
us.
for the right move.
We're going to remain cloaked. We're going to keep reserving. I want their entire lance to move.
Let's just see what happens.
Okay, Shadowhawk entrenched. Trebuchet just sensor locked our Archer. Okay. So, what do they got for exposure here? It looks like they're all in cover.
Yes, boss.
So I'm going to take this Jenner out over here.
Copy that.
We are now in cover. Shadowhawk, Trebuchet, Kentaro, and Crab. I think the Trebuchet becomes the kill priority. 4% chance for head hits. Okay, we're just going to soften it up a bit.
Firing full complement on enemy.
Okay, not bad, not bad. Gonna take the Marauder right up over here.
Position confirmed.
And now we're gonna precision strike in the head.
On it.
No head hit. Bit unfortunate.
Commander.
The Archer can go ahead and park right here.
Roger that.
And we're gonna go for a kill on the Trebuchet.
Sweet.
Nope, not gonna happen. But we did eliminate all of its weapons.
Scored a critical hit.
Okay. Now, we'll place the Raven somewhere where it can ECM everything, ideally. We may have to sprint it. That is not a big deal. I think this is the spot we want to be.
Confirmed.
Okay. We are now cloaked again. But our lights can move first. So I'm going to fire with the Jenner. Do I want to move the Jenner? We could move out over here and have 3 evasive pips while still firing on the Trebuchet. And I think that's a good idea. So eliminate that Trebuchet.
Affirmative.
That's one dead Treb.
It's go time.
Target neutralized.
Excellent. And now we're not going to reveal any of our other mechs. Unless they walk in, which they did. Okay, that's fine. So now the Raven
Receiving you.
can punch the Kintaro.
Position confirmed.
Boop. Didn't hit in the CT. That's fine. We did manage to take off an evasive bit. Shadowhawk is going to fire on the Raven. That's fine. The Raven's got plenty of armor for dealing with that. Okay. The Archer, how are you looking for max range? Let's go ahead and back you off a little bit here. Now, technically, you don't have LOS there. That was a bit of a mistake. But you can still go for CT hits. Okay, some damage transferring in.
I think I hit something good.
Crab is going to move up over here and fire on the Raven. That Raven is starting to hurt a little bit, but we're doing okay.
I'm showing minor damage.
Indeed. Now we'll take the Marauder out over here. And we are going to do a lot to this Kintaro right now. Okay, is that a knockdown?
Hell yes.
It's not quite a knockdown on the Kintaro, but I'm going to go ahead and move the Jenner back into the ECM field now. And we will fire on the Kintaro. I'm actually going to precision strike it. Going for CT. We can't quite kill. So I think I won't precision strike it then. Okay, decent hits. And now we'll headbutt it with the Raven.
Putting my weight into it.
Okay, arm destruction. Ooh, that was close to killing him. That should be a knockdown,
Reporting
though.
critical hit.
Excellent. Okay, there's a pilot injury. Shadowhawk is going to move forward and fire on the Marauder. That's irrelevant. Okay, let's go ahead and utilize the Archer here. We don't have any direct LOSs, so I'm going to move over here. Technically, this is not in cover. I do understand this. We're going to fire on the Kintaro, and then on Crab or Shadowhawk. Looks like Crab. Okay. A, B, and we're going to fire the lasers at the Kintaro and the missiles at the Crab.
Multiple targets confirmed.
Should be a dead Kintaro. Perfect. Okay. Crab is going to back off and fire on the Marauder. That's fine. Go for it. And with that, it is a little bit past time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode we will finish off this lance and see if any more spawns when we capture this. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.